836 353 985. We're doing a power flush today in Sandbach in Cheshire. The system's an open vented system. It's actually an oil fired boiler, and you know, the boiler for many years, the customer said, has made a lot of noises, a lot of grinding noises here and there, and things like that. She's had many engineers out over the years, and she's decided to give the system a power flush. We've hooked into the system, and the water is absolutely filthy black. We'll just show you. There you are. It's like engine oil. So we know for sure this system needs a really good power flush. Also, the header tank is full of rust upstairs. You know, the system, it's probably, you know, looking at the house, the property, probably 18 years old. There's a lot of microbore in the property as well, a lot of 10mm microbore, so it will be restricted. But at the end of the day, we've hooked into the system and we're getting a good flow all around the system. Okay, we took the pump off. Pump looks a little bit stiff, but I've asked the customer if she wants a new pump, but she doesn't. So we're just going to put the old pump back on. It is still working. So there you are. So our power flushing service, we cover the whole of the northwest UK area. We're based in Stockport, Bramall, Stockport, near Manchester. We were in Morecambe yesterday. We get down to Stafford. Like I said, we're in Sandbach today. So wherever you are, if you're in Crewe, Bury, we do a lot in Bury. Wherever you are in the northwest UK, just give me a call. I'm sure we'll be able to sort you out. Okay. Price-wise, we're up to 50% cheaper than most of the major utility companies, such as British Gas, etc. The job is done 100% properly with the best equipment and chemicals. We use Camco chemical, Camco equipment, Camco magnets, and we always just go in, you know, in the correct place in the central heating system to get the best flow. We've actually run the pipes upstairs today because that's where the hot water cylinder is and the central heating pump. So that's what we've done. We don't just pull a radiator off the quick and easy way. We do it the difficult way. There's quite a lot of setup involved in the power flush, but we just want to come in and do the best job possible and make a difference to the central heating system for the customer. Okay, we're quickly explain what a power flush is. It just means of flushing through all your central heating system, your boiler, your radiators, pipe work, etc. Just getting it all nice and clean, getting all the rust and sludge out of the system. After the power flush, you're going to be able to turn your boiler down. You're going to save some money on fuel, you know, gas bills, in this case oil bills. The system's going to run quieter. It's just going to revive your central heating system if you've got an old system. Basically, we sometimes go to central heating systems which are more or less ground to a halt, and once we power flush them, you know, they're up and running again like new. Okay. By the same token, if you're having a new boiler fitted, always get the system power flushed. Just don't accept a little bit of water ran through the mains. If the central heating engineer said he's flushed it and he's just ran a bit of mains water, it's going to do no good. If anything, it's going to do more damage, because the mains water in your system, once the boiler's all hooked up and things like that, it's just going to corrode the system unless it's been properly inhibited. But you know, the best thing is to get it properly power flushed. Get all the rust and corrosion out your system, you know, if you're having your new boiler fitted, and you know, then inhibitor added. We had Sentinel X100 inhibitor after we power flushed the system. We're fully gas safe registered. We also fit boilers. We can always give you a price on fitting a boiler. We'll always insist on power flushing the system. You know, we will do the power flush a little bit cheaper if you're having a boiler fitted by ourselves, but you know, at least you know it's going to be done properly. It's not worth fitting a new boiler without getting the system power flushed. You know, it's like fitting a new engine in your car and putting the old oil back in. You just wouldn't do it. Also, another thing worth mentioning is if you're getting a new boiler fitted and it's not being power flushed properly, the boiler breaks down within the first year or two, and the manufacturer comes out, sends an engineer out, they find rust or corrosion in the system, in the heat exchanger, diverter valve, or wherever, and you know, you may have to fork out for a new boiler or some very expensive parts for the boiler. So you know, that's another reason to have the system power flushed. We power flushed my own system 7 years ago. We put a new boiler in, and in 7 years I've had no problems. So you know, I know that's just because the system's been power flushed and inhibitor has been added, you know, quite regular, once every 2 years on a sealed system. Okay. If you do want a boiler fitted, I'm going to give you a bit of a price now on a new boiler, a new Baxi Potterton main boiler, 30 kilowatt, good boiler, bulletproof. They're the sort of boilers, you know, I tend to fit nice and simple, simple controls, good parts in them, Grundfos pumps, a lot of brass fittings in them, etc. Just a good make for fully fitting that boiler. And a full power flush, you'd be looking, you know, depending on what we've got to do, you'd be looking at £18 to £2,000. That's fully fitted, fully power flushed, fully warranty. We would actually extend the warranty also on that. So if you're considering that, just give me a call. At least you're going to know it's been done properly. The pipe work, it's all copper we'd use. We don't really use plastic. All the fittings will be copper, all soldered and jointed correctly. Okay, right, we're just going to get on with the job. We've got a lot to do. The weather's not looking great today, and we'll get back to you later on. Okay, thanks. Hi Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing, just back to this job in Sandbach. Okay, we've just cleaned the header tank out now. As you can see, it's absolutely filthy, full of rust, etc. We're going to take a look at this magnet shortly. We'll just put it on bypass and we'll see what actually sludge and rust is coming out of the system. Okay, get back to you shortly. Okay, Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, we've just put this magnet on bypass. Let's see what we're picking out of the system. Yep, okay, there you are. There's all the rust and sludge that's in the system, some fairly big pieces of metal there. That's what destroys your pumps, your valves, plugs your diverter valves up on combination boilers, etc. And that's what power flushing is all about. It's about getting all this sludge and rust out of the system. Okay, you know, you only got to look at that to see whether you think you may need a power flush or not. Okay, we're just going to get on with the job and we'll get back to you later. Thanks. Okay, Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, that's his power flush done now. It's getting a bit dark. It's November. All the radiators are heating up nicely, etc. So if you need any power flushing done, just give me a call. Telephone number 07836 353 985 or contact us through our website. Thank you.